My name is Allison Mack, and I'm the medical education lead here at Enable Injections. Prior to coming to Enable Injections, I worked as a nurse practitioner at one of the local hospitals here in Cincinnati and managed patients who required infusions on a regular basis for their chronic diseases. I want to share a couple of stories about how these patients and their families are affected by these infusions and just what they undergo with their entire life surrounding and involved with these infusions. A patient of ours was diagnosed with Fabry disease and required infusions every 2 weeks. So she was stable and receiving infusions at the hospital for years, and the insurance company decided that, hey, you need to be booted home because you're actually going to save money. So with that, she ended up having to move to her home to receive these infusions and set up the nurse, the pharmacy, all the equipment that needs to be sent out on a regular basis for her to receive these infusions successfully. Well, when first day arrives for her to receive her infusion at home, her medicine didn't show up. So now she's missed one infusion. The next infusion rolls around, which is 2 weeks from the first, and the nurse failed to show up at home. She had her medication, but she had no way of getting it into her body. So at this point, she's missed 2 infusions and now undergoing what we call a pain crisis. If patients with this diagnosis don't receive their meds, they can have these crises of pain that then usually require admission to a hospital. So she ended up in the hospital, got the pain under control, received a couple of more infusions to become stable, but then once again was sent home for these infusions. She was rightfully very nervous and didn't want to change, but if she didn't obey the insurance company, she wouldn't receive her medication. So this kind of stress and uncertainty and worry for these patients is something that they undergo on a very regular basis because they have to have their treatment. So with that being said, the Infuse device is something that could potentially change these patients' lives forever, not only patients who receive medication, but all the caregivers who support these individuals as well.